Hey, it's Midnight Raven, and today I want to do just a little update. So, I went live the other day. If you didn't see that, then you will be as surprised as me that I went live. Um, I sat there and I just decided, you know what, I haven't been live in like 9 months, let's give it a whirl. And I didn't do too badly. We did have some good conversations, and people turned up, and it was just really good and interesting. And yeah, I had a whale of a time. I did like a 2 hour stream or just over, so that was pretty cool. Um, Other news, you might have seen my channel. I was on Poosa Studios the other day, and I got up on their wheel of shout outs, and they critiqued my channel slightly, and said that it kind of looked a bit lost. Basically, my banner is kind of dark, and my thumbnails were apparently too colourful. So, usually you would use colour to catch people's eyes in your thumbnails. You'd have fancy font and bright colours so that when people are scanning videos, yours pops out at them. So I put a poll on my community tab. You can still go and vote on this poll. And the poll was basically to whether change to a more darker aesthetics and change my content, or to keep the bright colours and keep my content as it is. Now, at the minute, true to form, people have voted, but they have voted to say that it's my channel, I should make the decisions, which is great in hindsight, but in reality, the people that watch my content are the people that are going to be looking at the thumbnails and deciding if they want to watch my stuff. So if you are drawn to more colourful thumbnails, or you're drawn to the more darker ones because that's what my channel is, then me knowing which way to go with my channel, my content, my thumbnails, yes, it's my decision overall. It's obviously my channel. But to have people's input telling me whether they like the content, whether they like the style, whether they like how it's put out there, really does help. And the fact that I put a third option, which was basically you don't mind, maybe I shouldn't have put that one, and then you'd have had to choose between the two. So I have done a bit of both, I want to say. I want to try and darken my thumbnails a bit, and darken my content just slightly, but also keeping some of the light-hearted stuff as well. So yes, I want to be concentrating on more darker topics, but I also want to not scare people off with too much creepiness and dark. Because yes, I'm a goth channel, and yes, I have goth tendencies and goth interests, but you don't want to push people too far, because being alternative is a small part of who I am, as well as everything else. And I don't want to push people away too much from my channel by putting it too in their face, or just darkening everything. So I've kind of darkened my thumbnail slightly, you might have seen recently. And then there is the odd pop of colour, like a blue or a green in there, just to give it a little tinge sometimes. Not on all of the videos, but some of them have got colour, some haven't, so it's not just blocks of colour anymore. If you have any input on that, go to my community tab, and there is a poll there that you can vote on. It's about 2 things down in the list, and you can vote on there. Or if you want to comment down below in the comments and give me your own personal view on my channel, whether you like the colours, the aesthetics, the content, you can comment down below. I read all your comments, and I do reply to every single one of them. So that's that. Content coming up, obviously it's going to be October soon, so that means Halloween, and the dark seasons like winter, and then eventually Christmas. We don't talk about Christmas, bah humbug, but it's a thing. I'm actually going on holiday in October, for a week. So there will be videos still going up. They'll all be pre-planned to go up, so don't worry, you won't miss anything from me. But October will be a bit different this year because I'm not just going to do like Halloween themed videos. I want to do darker, yes, but I don't want to flog Halloween like a dead horse. You know, it is October, but I did all the Halloween stuff last year. This year I want to try and concentrate on dark themes like serial killers, nightmares, you know, darker stuff without it just being Halloween. So serial killers, dark movies, dark horror, goth literature. Um, I also have a spooky pen pal who I've recently met off a pen pal site on Facebook. I will link the site down below, the page to the Facebook page. Basically, each month we get randomly picked with another person who either lives locally or you can do it internationally. We then exchange conversations on what we're into, what we like. You can then send each other pen pal letters or you can send each other a pen pal box. Basically, it is a box full of Halloween goth inspired items throughout the year. You can change your pen pal. You can change your pen pal each month and be issued a new pen pal. There's also a link on there to show all the items you got. There's really cool stuff on this site that I found. And any of you goths out there or alternatives who like the idea of a spooky pen pal, I will link it down below. You only get to join once a month and you get one pen pal. And it's all explained on there. And this month I have a girl called Michelle who's from the UK. She's a lovely lady. She has children as well. They're also on the autism spectrum like my son is, so that's brilliant. We've had some really good conversations, and once we've exchanged our spooky boxes, I will show it to you on my channel. And I'm also going to do a video on preparing her spooky box as well, so that you can see the idea of the things to put in, and you both talk to each other. You give each other a list of things you're interested in, whether it's Wicca, pagan, religious stuff, kawaii, Victorian, goth, steampunk, and many, many others, sci-fi, horror movies. And you give each other a list and you pick a couple off that and you make a box and you send it to them and they send you a box, and it's like Christmas come early. And we do this every month. This is my first one that I've done, so hopefully it will go really well. Apart from that, obviously October is the spookiest time of the year, and this year I have no idea what we're doing. Last year we went to the zoo, Colchester Zoo, and did their Halloween spook thing, and I took pictures of the zoo. And we did the evening's attractions, which weren't the scariest. I was not scared at all. And we go with my partner's family every year. This year, we're not sure. We don't know whether to do Prime Evil, which is another spooky attraction that is this way. We don't know whether to go to the circus for Halloween. We don't know whether to go back to the zoo. We are looking at the minute, as it is still only September. It's like the 14th of September. We are still in the pipeline of what we're going to do, but I'm sure we will do something for Halloween, and I will obviously bring you a video or a vlog or pictures or something. I'm actually dressed for Halloween now. I actually have today on my Whitby top. I'm already dressing for Halloween in September. Well, if the stores can have Christmas, I can wear Halloween in September. That's how it is. So, apart from my channel, my life is going very, very well. I'm an eBay seller now, and I sell stuff on eBay. If you've seen my videos recently, I've done what's sold, and eBay tips, and I have many, many more eBay tips coming. eBay is a really easy platform to sell on, but there is a lot more to it than just whacking something up and selling it. So if you haven't seen that, there is a playlist for all my eBay stuff. It's called eBay tips and what is sold, and I do them every couple of weeks. Other things that are happening in my life: my partner's just got his second promotion at his job, so he is officially a section leader now where he works. So kudos to him. Can't tell you where he works, unfortunately. Not allowed to. He's not allowed to talk about it on social media. But I can tell you he got a promotion. So other things is, hopefully I'm going to a car boot tomorrow, which will be fun. There's a car boot at Narborough near me. You can go there from like 7 till 2. So I'm hopefully going to get some stuff from that to bring you a haul. I don't know what it's like. I've never been before, and I might find nothing. But what else is there better to do on a Sunday than go to a car boot? Obviously. Apart from that, in my life, the fish are doing really well. Their tank's been kind of upgraded. They've had new plants. They now have I want to say a green ring. Basically, it's a ring filled with green plants that's meant to filter their water. They've recently had a new water filter. Midnight is probably sleeping somewhere. He's found it really hard over the summer with it being hot. He's been really lethargic and sick, and now he seems to have been improving now that it's basically cold, not cold exactly, but cooled down. He was finding the weather absolutely atrocious, just way too hot. And to be honest, I was finding it way too hot as well. Other things in my life: I've just got a hospital appointment for ENT, the ear, nose and throat department. I have waited about 9 months to get this appointment. My ear problems started a year ago, and the week after I go on holiday, thank God, I actually have an appointment to get a hearing test to see if I am losing my hearing, and to go have an ear, nose and throat consultation to see what they can do, because I keep losing my hearing in both my ears. It sounds like I'm in a swimming pool. It's echoey. I get pain and pressure, and I've had it for a year. If you see me on my channel throughout the year, you will have known that I have complained many, many times about this issue, and I went to my doctor and they gave me numerous drugs and nothing worked like usual. And now they've sent me to the hospital and I now have an appointment. So big thumbs up to the NHS for finally getting round to it, because I've had it for a year, and really it is dangerous to have your ears pop for that long and the pressure. And thank God they've managed to find me an appointment, because I don't know how much more I could take if I had to keep hearing this. It's really disorientating. It can make you unbalanced. I have to say things a couple of times, or people have to talk to me so I can hear. They have to come on one side of my head one day and one side the next, and it's just annoying. There's no update on my sight test yet to see if I'm losing my eyesight, because I had a really bad sight test recently, and they need to check I'm not losing my sight or something to that effect. So don't panic, people. I'm only falling apart on the outside. The inside of me is fine, and my brain is doing well. So they can take everything at the minute, but I am fighting back. But yeah, I've had a really rough year so far. Nothing's quite gone to plan, but I do have my holiday to look forward to, and God, do I need a holiday. It's only for 4 nights, but we are going glamping, and I cannot wait to show you the pod, the park, the whole place. I'm going to video the absolute shit out of it, but also have a holiday as well, mind you. While my partner's chilling in the park, I'm going to take you round the park and give you a tour. There's a pool, there's an arcade, there's a gym, there's a sauna, there's a park, there's food, there's go-karts. It's amazing. I cannot wait to go. And I really, really need a break. But yeah, so I don't want to drag this on too long. So like I said, my channel is doing 2 videos a day at the minute. I think that's quite enough for me. Sometimes I have the occasional 3, like today. Obviously today's had 3, but I want to keep it at 2 videos so that I can give you good quality and you're not bombarded with all my stuff, because yes, I want to bring you stuff, but I also have a life and a family, and I also have eBay, which is taking a lot of my time recently. But I do save up for my holiday, and then it'll be for Christmas. So there will be a rundown to Halloween of something on my channel, but it won't be like Halloween themed constantly. I want to try and vary it. But yeah, if you want to see more from me, there's playlists. I go live occasionally, very occasionally at the minute. I haven't felt like going live in like months. But I do use StreamYard. If you haven't used StreamYard, it's really easy. You can go live in like 5 minutes. So just sign up for it. It's free. You can get a paid version, but the free version gives you what you need. It gives your name at the bottom. It gives you opportunity to have so many people. I believe it's 5 or 6. I think you're restricted to. You can upgrade so that you can have 10 banners and all this other stuff, but I just like to keep it simple. You can also use Zoom or OBS or Streamlabs. There's a number of ways of going live now. So if you want to go live and you've never done it before, get out there and do it. Or if you haven't started a channel, why not? What have you got to lose? So if you haven't already and you want to see more from me, check out all my playlists. There is many, many, many of them. It recently hit 1.6k and I've got just under 90,000 views. Would you believe one of my biggest videos at the minute has 12k views? I'm shocked as well as you, believe me. But yeah, my channel isn't doing too badly. We've hit 1.6k. I would love to hit 2k by the end of the year. It was always my goal to hit 2k. Whether I can still hit 2k by the end of the year, I don't know. YouTube is a funny place. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. But yeah, YouTube has changed a lot recently. Everything's kind of changing. They're upgrading stuff, they're changing stuff, they're making it better. So it is a half decent platform, don't get me wrong. It's just getting used to the analytics, making thumbnails, and just basically networking with your audience. So if you haven't already and you want to see more from me, do give me a like and subscribe. Click that notification bell because I do load videos every day at the minute. And if you want to see more from me, come back to see some more of my live streams or my videos. I will be here as I'm not going anywhere until I go on holiday. So if you haven't already, big thumbs up on the way out. Thank you to everyone that's been watching my channel. Congratulations to us for 1.6k because you helped me as well. And I will see you very soon for another video. Take care and have a lovely evening. Bye.